What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today we're going to be going over the controls, inputs, and functions for the G-Charge 20. Starting with the top here, we have the power switch to turn on or turn off the amplifier. So you don't need the power cable to power the amplifier because it's battery powered, but if you wanted to, you can plug in the power cable so you can power it off your wall outlet. So to charge the amp, you're going to take the included power cable, plug the female end into the back of the amp, then plug the other end into your wall outlet. Once you plug it in, you'll see the low battery LED light up, letting you know your amp is charging. And then once it's all charged and ready to go, the charged LED will come on. Remember, you can still use the amp while you have the power cable plugged in. Next to the switch, you have the power indicator to let you know when your amp is powered on. You also have a low battery indicator so you know when to charge your amp or plug it into your wall. And then there's the LED at the end that lets you know when your amp is completely charged. Next, we have the 1/8" phones input, so you can take a pair of headphones and plug it into the amplifier, which is good for private practicing. Next, we have the Bluetooth switch, so we can pair a Bluetooth device like our smartphones or tablets. So to do that, I can push the Bluetooth button in to activate the Bluetooth. Then I can take my Bluetooth device and go into the Bluetooth settings, search for the device that reads G-Charge 20 and click on it to pair. And once you hear that sound, you'll know your device is connected to the amp. This is a great tool to use because now you can queue up any backing tracks that you have on your Bluetooth device and play it through the amplifier along with your guitar and or microphone. So next we have the 2 1/4" inputs that you can use to plug in your microphone and your guitar. If you wanted, you can also use the mic input to plug in your guitar so that you can have 2 guitars playing through the amp at once. Below that, we have the mic level knob so we can raise the volume of anything plugged into the mic input. And then we have the gain knob over here to raise the level of anything plugged into the regular input. The gain knob is also labeled so you know what kind of sound you're giving your guitar or your instrument. So for example, the first parameter here is the clean sound. Then as you raise the gain higher, you get more into the drive parameter here. And then past that, you have the third parameter, which is the distortion sound. You can also adjust the sound of the amp through the 2-band EQ here. So you have the treble knob, which will adjust all of the high-end frequencies coming through the amp. And then you have the bass knob to adjust all of the low-end frequencies coming through the amp. Next, we have the volume knob to control the overall volume coming through the amplifier. And you might want to be careful of this knob because you can use it in conjunction with the gain knob. So you can use both of these knobs together to fine-tune your sound. And next we have the spring reverb, which is a really cool characteristic of this amp in particular because there's an actual spring reverb built inside of the amp. So you can use this knob to give yourself more or less of that spring reverb. So hopefully this helped explain all of the controls, inputs, and functions for the G-Charge 20. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.